What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Waldo, Guns, Survival, and Tactics. And today I'm back at again with another educational video on just some survival and some prepper gear. So I'm just gonna break down some of the gear and some of the survival stuff that I currently own. And I'm gonna make other YouTube videos where I break everything down, but I'm just gonna show you just the basics of what I own and basically how I can apply it to a survival situation. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. So to begin with, um, my foundation, I start with like a survival bag. As you can see, I got a multicam. It's the Marine multicam bag. I got that off of Amazon. And yeah, this bag is pretty durable. It's pretty good. And believe it or not, it holds all of this gear. Believe it or not, it's pretty heavy, but if you're like a strong man or a strong woman, you could probably carry this and make it work. It's probably, I'm trying to think, I want to say it's about 60 to 70 pounds of gear on your back. I know that's kind of heavy, but you don't want to be walking all day with this gear. But yeah, I'm getting off topic. But anyway, so yeah, we have this survival bag. That's what I started off with. That's the first thing that I bought before I bought any other stuff. So I got the survival bag off of Amazon. It's pretty cheap. I want to say it's around 80 to 100 bucks. I don't remember, but it was pretty cheap. And then yeah, I had an AR pistol. I had an AR pistol, and I recently sold it, and I got into AKs. I'm really an AK person, and I'm still learning, the logistics about AKs and stuff like that. But I know a pretty good amount from watching Brandon Herrera and Robski from AK's Operators Union. So I'm still getting a lot of knowledge and thought, but I know a pretty good amount. So as you can see, I got the polymer PMags, the 30 round PMags, and those are pretty good. I use those on everything. We use those in the military for M4s. So everybody knows, well, most people know that these PMags are like the most durable magazines for any weapon, to be honest. For any like AR-15 or AK, most people run PMags on the AKs or even metal mags on the AKs, but the PMags haven't given me any issues. And the like I said, the United States military, we use the PMags as well. We used to use the metal mags, but I think they recently switched over to the plastic PMags. And I have a 30 round PMag, metal magazine for the AK 30 round, and then I have a 40 round polymer mag as well. And they're all, for my AK I use steel, the Wolf ammo, and it's steel casing, and steel casing runs better than brass for my AK, and I always run steel through my AKs, and they run pretty smooth as well. And so for my everyday carry, I use a Glock 19X, and it has a 17+2 magazine, Glock standard issue mags. I never had any issue with those magazines. They're pretty good. The Glock, it shoots well. I'll break that down in another video. Then we have your Pioneer Arms Polish AK. I love this AK. I just leave it how it is. I haven't had any like any mods, any like triggers or anything like that. All I had was a muzzle brake to it, and it runs pretty well. And I'm just gonna leave it as is until I figure out if I want to do anything to it. This is my more modular AK. It's a what do you call it? A Zastava M70, or no, it's a Zastava M90 ZPAP AK-47, and this thing is pretty good. I like it because it has the pick rail, and I got like an AFG, and as you can see, I added a RS regular mount, and I just put a hollow sun. I'm gonna change the optic soon, but and it has a Zukov stock. I'll go on that in another video about it. And then it's just like a plinker gun, like you can shoot squirrels and anything like that. Just my 22 LR Humarex MP5. That thing's pretty fun to shoot. So I realized I got the wrong one. I didn't get the one that was the long rifle that comes with the stock or the brace. So I'm gonna go probably buy a new one that has the little can cover and then the stock as well. But I'm gonna break down just the basics of the stuff that I own. I have a all-purpose first aid kit, Johnson and Johnson, and as you can see, it comes with all this stuff, 140 items, Band-Aids, Tylenol, Neosporin, Benadryl, Bengay, all this necessities if you were in a survival situation. And then I always stock up on a bunch of just first aid kits. If you go to the dollar store, you'll see there's a bunch of first aid kits that's sit in a dollar store. I just grab as many as possible. They're like $2, and it never hurts to buy those. And you got these Curad compact first aid kits at 75 items. I had 2 of these. And then I went to the hardware store, and I just recently bought a 3M first aid packet. I just stacked up on a lot of first aid stuff. Let's go around. So from the military BX, I just bought a long lasting life watch. I haven't opened it, but it lasts a pretty good amount of time. I have a survival compass. Still working on how to work a compass, but it's pretty easy, but I'm still learning some more. Then I have a measuring tape. I also have a I forgot how you pronounce this. I think it's a Coghlan's folding shovel. And this company makes a lot of survival gear and stuff like that. And when you look through this video, you see I have a bunch of their products. And I recommend, if you see this stuff, just to get it. You never know if you're gonna live in a hole, if you're in a forest, you're gonna live in a ditch, or you gotta dig. You never know, you have to dig, a hole for a loved one that passed away, something like that. So it's good to just carry a shovel on you. And that shovel is pretty cheap. And then right here, this is where you'll set up your camping food. So you'll obviously start a fire, and then you set this up, and then you just put your food on it. You'll get like whatever you cook your meat on, or anything that you preserve. You'll put it on this tray, and then you start the fire under it, and it's just like a little conventional oven. This bag is just full of stuff I collected while I was in the military. So there's a bunch of like multi-tools and stuff like that. And this is I'm gonna go into that in another video. This first aid kit has a bunch of first aid stuff in there as well, and it's just a bunch of stuff that's useful for a situation. Umbrella, a military flask. Right here in this bag is nothing but gardening seeds, and last year a lot of the gardening seeds were getting sold out quick, so I just stacked up on just basically all the seeds that I can buy from like Bomb Guards, Walmart, and different places. You never know if you have to grow your own food and stuff like that, so if food is not available in the area, so it's always good on that. I have a survival poncho from Coghlan's again, and then a Rubik's Cube, just if you need something to amuse your mind, because human mind gets bored very quick. And then I just got a bunch of books and stuff like that you can read to enhance your knowledge on survival and things like that. And first aid, survival pocket book, Air Force book, another gardening book, disaster book, guerrilla warfare. Hopefully you don't have to use this one, but it's always good to have that knowledge. This is my favorite book by far, SAS survival handbook, a land nav book, and then just how to cope with if you ever have to be in combat in a situation. And lastly, in this section, this is the first aid kits I was talking about in the dollar store, about $1, and they're pretty cheap. And they have a lot of contents in it. Got a flint striker from Coghlan's, waterproof match, more waterproof matches, a bunch of lighters for fires, rain ponchos, and first aid kit. So like I said in a bunch of other videos, I'm gonna go into more depth on everything that I own. I'll just showing you guys the basis of what I have, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the video, and just comment on if you want what you guys want to see, and let me know if you have any questions about stuff to buy, or what do you guys want to own, anything like that. All right guys, stay safe, stay tactical, stay cool.